Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be a little bit more chill, a little more cash. I just felt like I should be doing more updates regularly with you guys, particularly patrons. These are going to be unlisted on YouTube. I have no plans on publishing them. And I figure it's a good way to check in and just kind of talk about projects and what's going on and just say hi. How you doing? So the last couple months, I've been working on some commissions for Stealth Interactive. And the clients I've been working on are Cherry Insurance and Scott Roofing. Super boring stuff, I know. It's work stuff, not fun Project Rice Pirate stuff. But one of them I probably will post. It's the Christmas one. If you haven't seen it, I posted it on Twitter. There's still going to be a few edits and stuff to do, but that one's pretty much done. And then Scott Roofing is really, really close to being done too. So hopefully that'll be off the plate in the next week or so. That's the goal. Coming up soon after that is my birthday. I'm not saying that for any other reason than I'm old. I'm going to be 37 coming up this month. And in that, I bring it up because I feel like I've been doing this for a while. I haven't been doing it that long. You know, people like Chris and Aaron, they've been on the internet making cartoons for like almost a decade. I mean, they were doing it years before me, and I didn't join in the fun until I was about 31. I joined Newgrounds when I was 30. And yeah, some life stuff happened. Most of you guys know I got a divorce and I moved a lot, and the business I ran, I got, that split up, and it was just kind of a fresh start. And I was really excited by that prospect. I guess the one thing that I always, when you get older, money, and making sure you can pay your bills. So there's been like a weird balance between me trying to be creative outside of having a regular job. So I've been taking a lot of commissions. Now, the balance between working so you can make what you want to make. A lot of people do that. If you love skiing, you make enough money so you can go up to the mountains and ski, or, whatever it is you love to do. You sometimes have to make money doing something else so you can do that thing. And since moving to Burbank, I was kind of hoping that voicing would pick up a little more. I'm very grateful, so fucking grateful. I can't even explain how grateful I am for everything that's come my way in like 1 year. I got an agent and I've done some really fun projects. That said, it's none of it's really paying the bills. It helps. It definitely helps. And so I've kind of had to keep working and doing commissioned animations, and they end up eating up most of the month, and it doesn't really allow for a whole lot of free time to animate my own projects. I feel like unlike other hobbies that some people have or things that they enjoy, if you work X amount, so then you can spend a weekend or doing something that you love, that equation can make sense. But with animation, it's a lot harder because that takes all the time, like that's not just going off on a weekend. That's, or a couple hours here. That's a full-time thing. And it just sucks that it doesn't suck. It's just more difficult in that balancing time, right? Balancing and budgeting time, because what I love to do just happens to take all of my time, which doesn't make a whole lot of room for doing the animated commissions, especially the projects that I want to do. I'm kind of tired of doing the one-off parodies. I'll probably still do one or, a couple here or there, but over the years, I've just gotten less and less interested in that. And I do think, yes, approaching 40 years old, I want to make something that I want to make something for me. I want to make something big. I want to make something that I've always wanted to make. When you first start out, I don't know if some of you guys are animators or artists or even musicians or whatever, it doesn't matter. But when you start off, you kind of have this vision of all the things you're going to do, right? Of how far you're going to take it. And, but you have to start small. You have to start with smaller projects as you grow. You have to learn, and the scope of what you want to do tends to be a lot bigger than what you're capable of. And that's natural. And granted, I've only really been animating cartoons for like 6 years. And even though that hasn't been a ton of time, some people spend decades, they spend their lifetime before they get to work on their own project. In fact, there's plenty of people that probably work in the industry, that have been working in the industry for decades, that are nearing retirement, that never actually got to work on their own personal projects that they were passionate about. And I don't want that to happen. So it's very entitled of me. I don't want that to happen. But I'm in a place now. I'm in a place where I've saved up a little bit of money. I don't have a lot, but I saved it up. Patreon obviously has been so helpful, especially with the fact that I haven't been putting out like regular content. Just the support for all this time since when I lived in Minnesota and was married. That's when it started. And you guys have kind of been on the journey with me. So it's been weird. It's been awesome and freaky, but I couldn't be more thankful. That on top of Twitch, which I'm going to be doing a lot more, not just for the sake of doing it for money. I just want to interact with people more. With the commission stuff, it makes it a little harder, and I just want to make it, like with these videos, I just want to make it more personal. I want to get more involved. I feel like when I do my work stuff, I kind of like partition myself off from the rest of everybody else. And, I'm only here for so long, so I'd like to spend it with you guys. As cheesy as it sounds, it's, what else am I doing? That's what I'm here for. I want to make stories and share stories and entertain and have drinks with people and talk with people and chat with people and learn from people. And so that's going to be the plan. That's the long way of saying that starting December, obviously there's a lot of holiday stuff. I'm going to Seattle from the 15th to 28th. I never go that long, normally because I have work, but I got all my work done. I'm going to get all my work done before I go, so I can actually spend some quality time with my mom and my dad, and he remarried, so his new wife. My sister's going to be there. There's family, friends, and friends from my childhood that I normally only get like an evening with, and I want to spend some time with them and just really catch up. Of course, after that, I'm probably not going to see him again for years, but this year I want to do that. I haven't ever done that, so I want to do that. And when I get back, during that time, obviously, I'm going to be sketching up stuff for future projects. I'm not. My mind doesn't allow me to just sit around. I might watch like Harry Potter, all of it, one night. But most of the time I'll probably be sketching stuff, and I'll still be on Twitter and around, even though I'm in Seattle. So the next projects are, there's a JoJo motion comic, which I've been talking about and showing progress for. I'm really excited about that. I'll talk more about that in another update. This is already going on so long, this huge biblical confessional. And then the other ones, the other stuff, the Sonnexes and the Clap, the Chinese for lazy American people, as well as Lipspank, which was the voiceover tutorials, which I might kind of blend in with reviewing people's voice demos and stuff like that. Other than that, that's the goal. The goal is finish all the work stuff, and then I told the guys who are very amazingly gracious to give me the work that they do that I'm really going to want to focus on our stuff, the personal projects. And they understood. They still want to work with me, so I told them to give me at least like 4 or 5 months ahead of time so I can like hand out more work to other people maybe, so I don't have to do it so much of it, or I just have more time to do it. But yeah, I guess that's kind of the update. I owe people posters, and I need to figure out how to get shirts to you guys. So I'm going to figure that part out too. But for now, it's the first, and I felt like I just wanted to check in and say hey and thank you so much. I didn't thank you guys on Thanksgiving. I was working. But thank you guys for everything, and not just Thanksgiving. Fuck Thanksgiving. I'm thankful every day. I really am. To be where I'm at. I know how lucky I am. I appreciate how fortunate I am to have you guys and to be able to do what I do, kind of, when I want to do it, kind of. More so in the future. That's coming up. I'm working for that. I'm working towards that. And hopefully it's something that everyone, is proud to be involved in. And hopefully the projects from here on out are something that I, again, as I get older, something that that I'm really proud of, something that, that I, not stand the test of time, but you get what I mean. It's just not these small little dinky farts of content. That'll always happen, like on Twitter and shit. But yeah, just something with a little bit of substance, and then hopefully build from there for bigger and more expansive opportunities to tell bigger and more complex stories with more production value. Obviously, that's kind of the goal for me. So anyways, thank you guys. I'm rambling, and happy December. I'll check in with you guys later. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.